Chapter 2. I can't believe it! I just can't believe it! Sparkle's little brother, Sippy, raced around her bedroom after dinner. He was aboard going for a field trip to Hopalong Haven, the home of the bunnies. Oh, a whole different island. This is the most awesome thing to happen since, well, ever. Sparkle laughed. Barking bulldogs. Slow down, she wolfed. You're making me dizzy. Sparkle had to admit her snout was spinning a lot for reasons. There was so much to think about. Sippy plopped down on Sparkle's floor, breathing hard. Being a big pup is cool. You get to learn magic and go on overseas adventures, he groaned. I'm always stuck here doing all the same things I always do. Your turn will come up soon, big guy. Sparkle's mom reassured him from her perch on the bed. Besides, we haven't decided if that Sparkle was going on a trip. Sparkle's eyes went, not go. The afternoon had been such a whirlwind. She'd never been considered not being allowed to go on a field trip before. Her mom looked at her carefully. I have to admit, I'm nervous about sending you away on your first trip to Puppy Paw. I don't know about me or Dad. You're still young, Sparkle. Before Sparkle could say anything, Sippy flopped over her palm on his forehead. Mom, you have to let her go. You just have to. There was a knock on their door, and their dad peeked in. Is someone's tail on fire in here? He joked. Sippy rolled his eyes. No, even if it was, it wouldn't be that exciting as Sparkle's super mega cool field trip. And now Mom says she might not be able to go. Their dad looked thoughtfully. This trip could be a very big deal. It's true. He looked at Sparkle. Mom and I want you to see how you're feeling about it before we make a decision. Well, I'm definitely a bit nervous, Sparkle admitted quietly. Then she sat up and looked her mom in the eyes. I can do it. I'm a responsible pup and I really want to go. Please. Her mom smiled. Oh, Oh, I know you're responsible, Sweetie. It's this new for us. You'll be far away. She looked at Sparkle's dad. What do you think? He didn't say anything for a minute, and Sparkle held her breath. He didn't realize just how much he wanted to go on the trip until this very moment. She would do anything to convince them. And I think Sparkle can handle that, her dad said. And even though it makes us nervous, I think we have to let her give it a try. You're right, Sparkle's mom's eyes said. Her eyes were a little teary as Sparkle wrapped her into a hug. Thank you, Sparkle cried. I promise I'll be safe and careful and polite and on my barking best behavior. Woohoo! Sippy wolfed. He took a deep breath and unleashed a stream of questions. Oh my gosh. What do you think Hopalong Haven will be like? How long's the boat ride? What did the bunnies do for fun? Are their magical powers different from Mars? Sparkle had to admit. She had them up in the same questions. Really, your butterflies fluttering around her belly. The trip was so soon. There was a lot she didn't know. Sparkle's dad laughed. "Oh, I've been to Hopalong Haven," he said, "but learning is the answer to those questions is part of the fun of going somewhere new. You should find those things out for yourself." He patted Sparkle's paws. "I'm sure you're gonna have a magical time, Sparkle." Sparkle felt a joy of excitement. If her dad thought she'd have fun, she trusted him. Meanwhile, Sippy pulled a pile of clothes in Sparkle's clothes. "Do you think you'll need a snowsuit? How about a bathing suit? Oh, maybe a tennis racket." Whoa! "I think some pajamas and a sweatshirt will work out just fine," their dad said with a chuckle. "Unless the bunnies are expert skiers, in which case you'll need some extra gear." He winked at Sparkle. "Don't forget your toothbrush." Sparkle's mom laid the polish she and her dad left the room. With Sippy's help, Sparkle's bag was packed in no time. She closed it up and set it gently near the foot of her bed. "Sparkle, are you still nervous?" Sippy asked after a moment. Sparkle nodded, playing with the golden heart like a neck. "A little bit," she admitted. "I've never gone to another island before, but I have been on the ferry before, and it's going to be a big day," she thought for a moment. "But I met some bunnies at the Cutiecorn Carnival." "Oh, remember Fluff, that little gray bunny who did terrific tap dance in the talent show? She was really sweet." Sippy threw his paws around his sister in a big hug. "You're going to have the most fantastic time. I just know it." He yawned and turned on the door. "Good night, sis. Sleep tight." "Night, Sippy," Sparkle said. She snuggled down into her covers and turned off the light. From under the bed, she could watch the stars outside as they twinkled and flashed and glittered against the black sky. Wait a minute. The shining stars were Violet and Flash were best friends. Twinkle, Flash, and Glitter. They thought they would be for this crazy adventure, but the thought made her feel much better. She could always be brave with her friends by her side. The butterflies in Sparkle's stomach settled for the night. Before she knew it, her eyes fluttered closed, and she drifted off to sleep into a peaceful sleep. Sparkle was ready for whatever adventures the next day would bring.